Well, I think I'm ready. Oh, I guess I better put the microphone on here. So bear with me here. We're going to make a lot of noise and wiggle the camera. And I doubt that I'll edit this out just because why not keep it in here? Let you know how silly I can be. All right, where am I here? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Microphone plugged in. All right. All right, are we all set there? That's it. I got level. Let's start all over again. I'm sitting in my car again. I was in the car yesterday and maybe the day before. I'm in my car a lot because I leave the house to go out and make photographs, and I end up in the car when I'm done at the end of the day. There goes a jogger. I could have photographed a jogger in purple and pink. Oh, yeah. She wasn't really doing anything spectacular. So, but one of the reasons I'm back in the car is it's raining out there. I got a little wet. I don't know if you can see that or not. I keep a set of microfiber cloths in my car. They are really good for wiping the moisture off your cameras after you've been out in the rain. They also get a little bit of the dirt as it goes along with it, and I collect a lot of dirt. I'm kind of like that character in the Charlie Brown show where I've always got some dirt around me. It seems I just gravitate towards dirt. My lenses are always dirty. I'm always having to clean them. It's just a constant thing for me. So wiping them off with a microfiber cloth is really good for me. It's helpful. I don't recommend you necessarily clean your lenses with it unless you've got a filter on your lens. And then when you wipe the filter, you're not really hurting the lens. You can always change the filter. Microfiber cloth. Microfiber cloth. I carry around probably half a dozen of them in the car. They're also good for cleaning off the dash. But if you clean off the dash, don't clean your camera after you've cleaned off the dash with your microfiber cloth. Not a good thing. So one of the reasons that I had to clean that off is I went out in the rain today. I've been asked before, what do I do on a rainy day? And they try to explain. I'm an old news photographer. And no matter what the weather is, you're always out there in it. If the weather is horrible, that is, it's a heavy snowstorm or heavy rainstorm or super hot or super cold, that's a news story. If the weather is not changing, it stays the same, that's a news story. If there's a radical change in the weather from one day to the next or morning to afternoon, that's a story. The weather is always a story, and that's why you get a laugh out of people who say, well, the best thing they could talk about was the weather. Well, it's because the weather is important to everybody. I've been out in the rain most of the morning trying to find some photographs. Haven't found a lot. There's not a lot of people out here except maybe that one jogger just talked about in pink and purple. But there's no reason to photograph a person jogging unless it's in context of something. And I don't know exactly how I would have placed her in context of rain, unless it was a heavy rainstorm. And it's not right now. It's kind of light. I'm going to go back out and see what else I can find and get my cameras wet again. See what happens. I hope that I'll be able to show you something I've done. There's a nice picture over here. I think this kind of weather is only good for a couple of things, ducks and maybe some other waterfowl, but I don't know if it's good for anybody else or anything else. Got a couple of birds sitting in the tops of the trees over here, kind of avoiding life, not going anywhere. See if I can work out anything with that. Well, I'm going to go. I'll be back in a minute. Gotta hope this works. I could use a good photograph. I could use a good, bad photograph. I could use a bad, good photograph. I'll take a photograph, a good photograph. Yeah, I'm going to search for good. Oh, there's the pink and purple jogger coming back by. Oh, wow. That's a nice abstract through my windshield. But no, not going to happen. Too late. I went back out and did a few more photographs. The rain's starting to get heavy, and thought I'd come back in the car. I don't have my full rain gear with me, which is kind of silly, but I just didn't bring it with me. I hadn't planned on spending a lot of time in the rain, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time in the rain. Got a couple of nice frames, a couple of things that might be worth looking at. It's football Saturday. I want to make sure I watch some OSU football on TV. After all, I got a big screen TV. I want to watch some big screen TV football. I'm going to go do that in a few minutes. Please hit the subscribe button down below. And you can hit the little bell and click all so you can see everything I do when I do it, if you'd like to. You can also like the video if you want. If you dislike the video, don't do anything. Just don't hit the like button. That's okay. You can leave a comment. Let me know how you like what I'm doing, what you'd like to see in the future. I got a lot of things planned. Hopefully they all won't be sitting here in the car. I plan on scanning old photographs, talking about my final photo, which I've done every day for 16 years. Tell you how I shot some of those pictures, how they worked out, why they didn't work out, how long it took me to get them, what my thoughts were at the time. We're going to be doing a lot of that. I got 16 years worth of photographs to talk about. Don't know how long it'll take. Take more than a couple of days, I can tell you that. And by the end of the day, I'll be back. Ooh, what are those people doing over there? Maybe another picture coming.